I ran my own leg over.
The Aral Sea was once one of the largest lakes in the world, but has been shrinking since the 1960s when the former Soviet Union redirected the river upstream to irrigate cotton crops. This resulted in one of the greatest environmental tragedies in history, and has been disastrous for the local fishing and agriculture economy, not to mention the untold toll of health-related issues on the local population. In recent years, the Kazakh government has built a new dam to retain some of the water, and some fishing has finally returned to the Aral Sea.
Yeah, really good service. These guys even washed the bikes. They were absolutely disgusting before, so Danny's so happy. She's giddy. You're literally giddy. You've been missing your beastie, haven't you?
Missed her so much. Oh my god, to be stranded somewhere and not have your bike.
It's awful, isn't it? Number plate's looking good. This is an example of what happens on Kazakh roads. Master at work, Mikhail.
It's fully sorted us out.
What's his name? Give us a wave! Hey! Pleasure.
Guys. Aww. Oh, good pals. Sorted us out. Sorted out the bikes. Oh, so happy. Thank you very much for your help. Been a great help.
It's taking too long, that guy.
Seen it, I've just seen some brake fluid. Ah, up there. Spotted it. Just some of that, please. Spasibo. Fine. Oh, yeah. We're in Aralsk, and we found some little museum about the sea, packed up, looking a bit sorry for themselves. There's a huge fishing boat here. We'll go have a look at that in a bit, but what I want to show you is the actual Aral Sea. So yeah, that was it, that was the sea. So those cranes would have lifted goods on and off of ships, you know, all the infrastructure on the other side. And then just out there, there's nothing, absolutely nothing. Should be sea full of fish, but absolutely naff all. Obviously a very shallow sea, and they're quite flat bottom design boats. What's terrifying though is some of the welding on it is just worse than mine. I can't bead up there, like it's pretty ropey. So you can get a knot on these out to sea 30 miles offshore. You'd be pretty terrified. Nice here, it's a little play park type sports centre place. Just had some school kids practicing their English honours. So this must be for in the winter when it was, would the sea freeze? I don't know. But yeah, little skidoo sled things. They've built the fishing boat into the building. So yeah, it must be a museum. You have to go inside when it's open and have a look. Oh, here we go. So it's quite a big ship actually. I'm going up. Something you don't see every day. Materials are so thin. I've been reading about the Aral Sea since I was a kid. Part of the Soviets redirected the water supply to feed cotton crops upriver. They just dried at the sea and that was it. all the fish gone, all the industry gone. And then I think a massive byproduct of the loss of water was that the insane amount of dust created by the seabed just has made people really ill as well, which is really awful. Some little kids running towards us. A bit sad, really. Oh, get away from me. That is a big wasp. What's really weird is the skin of this boat, it's this welded plate. It's completely distorted in ways. I don't know whether that's just from getting absolutely battered in use or because of having to move the ship to get it up here. But yeah, it's just bumpy. It's just crazy how bumpy it is.
Doing an early morning start this morning because we are heading to the ARAL Sea today. Bikes are all packed. Hoping to see some really cool ships, but I'm not sure if we will because we met one of the locals yesterday and he was saying that the ships have been kind of chopped up and taken apart for all the scrap metal, so I'm not sure what we'll actually see, but it should be fun anyway.
Look at this guy, he's taking his camel for a walk. Do they milk camels? Or just ride around them?
How are you feeling? Are you excited?
I'm excited, yeah. Looking forward to seeing what's out there. I'm really upset about that ship though. I hope we find some proper ships and not just bits of that.
Thank you. Spasiba. Very kind. Bye. What's he giving us?
Giving us loads of veg.
Where are you going to put those?
I don't know. In the food bag.
Yeah.
Hotel owner had children and they were very noisy all night. They're like literally screaming like 2-year-old child at like 1 in the morning. We've got earplugs, but even they didn't help us.
So we're on caffeine.
Yeah,
it goes like
we're making up for it. We're fixing it. We're fixing it by.
I'd give anything for a cappuccino. Let's go.
Encountered quite a lot of sand so far. So we just stopped for a quick break and then I looked down and I noticed we must actually be in the seabed now. It must be just the shallow section, but you see all the little seashells just everywhere. We must be right down on the seabed because up on the we're up near some big cliffs that I imagine you can see like the sedimentation lines in them, so I guess the water went right up there. So even though we seemed to be going quite a mellow track, we must have been going downhill. They're quite big cliffs, so I wonder we're right in the deep part of the sea, unless they were cliffs before. There's a couple of lorries coming. You won't push me up here, we'll have to get it backwards. You just stay on your bike. Okay. Right, we'll have to go off at the right then. Whoa, we're gonna have to stop, there's a beetle crossing the road. I'm not taking another one down. Come on. Go on. Really green. Whoa, we nearly crashed. It's really green and there's like loads of birds and dragonflies, and lizards and like little rodent things. I'm yet to see what the rodents are close enough to see what they really look like, but there's loads of little lizards. There's a little one there, zoom in, you won't see it, but it's miniature. It's very dry, it's middle of the day and it's definitely warm. It's a good breeze though, thank God, or else it would be really, really brutal. If you're doing this later in the year, God help you. You need to take a lot of water. Camels in the middle of the ARAL Sea. Funny ones. Hey, they're single humpers. That's a baby double. That's a single humper.
Huddling together, and then down there's some camels.
So Zalanash used to be at the edge of the sea. They had fishing boats. There was a little fishing port place, and that blue line on this, as far as you can see, that's where the sea is now. Really crazy that that's how far away it is. And also, look at the camels. Camels. It's camels. Literally nothing, and like even if you try and stand up and ride it, with these tyres it just goes bonkers. Like throw your weight back, try and ride it, but it's you're not going to keep that going for long until you fly up. Oh, it's quite hard going this. So this is the remains of the Zalanash ship graveyard. Oh, there's maybe one out there, look, what's that? See there? There's literally nothing left. There's not even like the bare spine of any of them. You are sneaky.
Camel. Strutting his stuff. Yeah, this is what I was hoping for, but then it wasn't. Like, 'cause this is actually fun and nice. You can actually ride it. Rather than we were just dragging 2 motorbikes in deep sand.
Somewhere over in that corner. Oh. Put my foot down, there was just a big gap. I'm going cross country. Sorry. Get your own track. We're in the middle of a big old dry seabed thing. We're just trying to find the ship, but we're not having a lot of luck. But we have found this amazingly desolate place. Oh, be careful, slow down. Oh, it's not that bad in here. It looks sandy, but it's not. Oh, is it left? Oh, there's a bit of something there, isn't there? I think that's all that's left of it, must be.
Maybe we should put another ceramic because
There seems to be really anything left. So a bit sad. We've found the the remains of the big ship here. There's barely anything left. I'll show you some bits in a minute, but there's like the, I don't know, like the ballast, concrete ballast around the metal. But there's nothing left. They've absolutely annihilated it. And we're in the right place because I'm using data from Walter Colbatch and also from Google Earth where the pictures were located. The village is over there in the distance. Yeah, it's just pretty sad really. It's just absolutely annihilated. There's just metal, rusty metal dust left. So you can see the last remaining piles of just powdered, rusted metal from digging it out, and like nails, there's nails, big old sheet screws, look at them, beastie screws. It's a ship everywhere, but it's just nothing. There's no hull. There's your ship. Look, it's actually a bit of hull. Piece of plate hull. Oh, there must have been another one here. Look. There's the bits of metal. I'm skiing. It's terrifying. I think I'm going to crash for it, so quite soon. Ah, I ran my own leg over. I'm pinned. There's poo in my face as well. It's real bad. Hello. Can you help me get my leg out? I don't know. That's it. If you just lift it. Yeah, go on. No, it was you complaining about all the leg injuries. I was doing well until then. Oh, it's really bad news. My glove is so full of sand. You know, there was so much sand in that glove, it's really upsetting. I was doing well up until I ate there, wasn't I? Catch you later. Boat off. Horses. Whoa! He's an animal! It's about 70 miles an hour. Whoa! I'm watching you, who knew? It is quite a green desert.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, long journey, huh?
Already driving? Oh no, 7 weeks.
The flies around this.
All the way around. Well, big sandpit. I don't know what it is. That's called sign. Oh, that's awesome. Where's the runway? Is that literally the runway? Niet Ruska. Britannia? Thank you.
No problem.
These guys are like the air medics who fly in the
It's
quite big inside, isn't it?
He's sitting doctors.
Oh yeah.
The lines use.
It's really cool. You have to have a GPS as well now.
Yes, we have the GPS. Yes.
Bye-bye.
And of course the map. Why not?
You still use a map? Huh?
Yeah. Everybody using GPS. Garmin.
It's just a good backup, isn't it? Like if it's bad weather, you'll be able to see where you're going. Right? Well, thank you for letting me see that. That's been really nice. We have to go get benzene now. Bike owner. All right, thank you. Thank you. Goodbye.
With our visit to the ARAL Sea complete, we began the long ride east through Kazakhstan and onward on our round the world adventure.